They say America's railroads are full of stories. Stories of lost travelers, strange sightings, and trains that never arrive where they should. But one story stands out, a chilling encounter that happened in 2004, on a late-night train between Chicago and St. Louis. This is the tale of the last train to nowhere. Daniel, a college student, was heading home for the weekend. He boarded the last train of the night, a half-empty passenger line with only a few scattered travelers. Most were asleep, heads resting against the rattling windows. Daniel sat near the back, slipped on his headphones, and tried to relax. But something felt wrong. The car was too cold, the kind of cold that seeped into your bones. And when he glanced at the reflection in the glass, he thought he saw someone sitting across from him. Only when he turned his head, there was no one there. Daniel shook it off. Maybe he was just tired. But as the train passed under a flickering streetlight, he saw her again. A pale young woman with dark hair, faintly smiling, sitting right across from him in the reflection. His pulse quickened. He turned again, empty seat. But in the window, the reflection didn't vanish. It stared back at him, eyes fixed, smile frozen. Daniel ripped off his headphones, scanning the car. Nothing but silence and sleeping passengers. Yet somehow he knew he wasn't alone. Panicking, Daniel moved to the next car, where an older conductor was checking tickets. The conductor immediately noticed his pale face. "Son, you look like you've seen a ghost," the man said quietly. Daniel stammered. "There was someone in the window. She was right across from me." The conductor's face darkened. He lowered his voice. "You saw her, didn't you? That car's been haunted for years. In 1984, a young woman boarded that train, seat 43. But when the train arrived, she wasn't there. They never found her. Some say she never left." Daniel's heart pounded as he listened. The train lights flickered again, dimming. He glanced at the window in the new car. And there she was, closer. Her reflection wasn't across the aisle anymore. It was right beside him. Her pale face pressed against the glass, smile stretching wider than humanly possible. And for the first time, her lips moved. Though no sound came, Daniel could read the words. "This is my stop." The lights cut out completely. Darkness swallowed the car. Daniel heard faint footsteps, soft, wet, dragging, moving closer. He shut his eyes, whispering, "This isn't real. This isn't real." But a freezing breath brushed against his ear, and a voice, low and hollow, whispered, "You took my seat." Suddenly, the train screeched to a halt at a small rural station. The lights flickered back on. Passengers stirred awake as if nothing happened, but Daniel was shaking, gripping the seat so tightly his knuckles had turned white. At dawn, the train pulled into St. Louis. Daniel stumbled off, swearing never to ride the night line again. Later, he looked up old newspapers. And sure enough, the story was true. A missing woman last seen boarding the 1984 midnight train. Seat 43, never found. Even today, conductors warn nervous travelers, if you ride the last train and you see her reflection, don't look back. Because if you do, you might not get off at your stop.